It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Get up! 180! Mike 54! Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run!
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Michael Kendricks able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Alert, 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 alert! Hey, Delta!
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check Mike 33, check Mike 33. Here we go, here we go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 59 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it, and the best part, it made it pay off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. This complete to Lockett. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'll go special! I'll go special! Check 3! 14.
On 1st down, Wilson. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
58, come on. Hold up. I got you.
On 1st down, it's Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Quarterback, don't get nervous, man.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Come on, 180. Right there, 54 Mike. Come on.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only get 5 out of that quick slant, but that's good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
54. We got to get the ball. Hey, ball.
Now it's Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
54. Alert.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is Carson, and he'll lose yardage here back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
You know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Mike 58, right there. Watch the run. Watch that. No.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. It's caught. Block it. 1st down, Seattle. 16 yards. The gain there.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
58 to Mike. Coming.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Procise. Call it a gain of 5. And it's a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Wilson will throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. To throw again is Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
One foot. Me. I got this. Slam. Hey.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
4th down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, defense. Alert. My spot 4.
Throwing here, Trubisky. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Here's Carson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and And you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! Hey, alert!
46-yard line.
58 to Mike. It's our time. This is our time, guys. It's our time. Check. 14. Good, good.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Wilson on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it a second down.
Hey, 0.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Check. One left. Stop here. 36.
Again, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now Myers for the extra point.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Up, 180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Man, that's trash.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And an alley to run. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Good. 180. Mike 54. I got one.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brad McCoy.